thing.
This is awesome.
Mady.
Are you with us? So, Mady, you just ended a live stream on TikTok. You just had all your fans say, hey, come on over to our screen. So hopefully they're joining now. We're ready. Parker, are you ready?
I mean, yeah, I'm ready. This is going to be awesome.
This is going to be great. Mady, are you ready?
Yes, I am so ready.
I'm so excited. Quiet on the set.
Mom, Dad, quiet on the set, please.
All right, we're going live in 3, 2, 1. Here we are!
Yeah!
All right, welcome to the show. We've so excited.
It. Well, anybody who's just tuning in, welcome to Let's Cut the Small Talk. It's the adult party game for the 21st century. It was a book our dad wrote 30 years ago in 1991. He made it up with some friends. It's a book just with a bunch of fun, precarious, bizarre, unusual questions. It's just used to get to know each other a little bit. So why not during quarantine get to know one of our favorite people in the world?
Exactly. Mady Dewey, welcome to the show. For those of you tuning in, if you don't know who this is, Mady and I went to Chapman University. She was born and raised in Santa Clarita, California. Woo! Cali, all the way. She is now at Google in Seattle. And I have to go to my little notes here to read. She is the non-rotational partner manager role at Google Seattle. That is amazing. And not only that, but Mady has found herself a big fan base on TikTok. For those of you who don't know who TikTok is, Mady, we're going to have you explain that in just a second. Also, as a little side hustle during quarantine, she is now offering #MDigital, which is a consulting and digital education company. So, everyone, warm welcome, Mady Dewey. Welcome to the show. Let's cut the small talk.
Hi, thank you guys so much for having me. I'm so excited to play this game. I think we're going to have a lot of fun.
We're going to have a lot of fun. So, okay, so everyone's wondering.
I want to know what TikTok is. I have no idea. I've been waiting for this moment, so please tell me. I would love to know.
Parker, you're so behind.
I'm sorry.
Parker. What is going on?
So, TikTok is basically a video sharing platform. Maximum 1 minute, minimum, I think now the minimum is like 3 seconds. You can basically post really, really short form content on there. It started out as Musical.ly, which was just really like music and lip syncing type of videos.
Like
and in the last few months, it's really pivoted to have not only that type of content, but also educational content, just funny viral videos. And you can basically get discovered by anyone. It's the first platform we've seen in a really long time where
it's the Wild West right now, and you are trying to crack the algorithm, which is why, and that's how you've become famous. You have 30,000 plus fans or followers, right?
I like that.
And you are trying to crack the code, and that's what everyone is here to know and to try and figure it out, right?
Right. I think the thing is about TikTok's algorithm is it's something that people are really fascinated by because it's discovery based and we've never seen anything like it, or we haven't, at least since Instagram has been around.
Yeah.
And so my whole thing is basically using the knowledge that I have and understanding like what TikTok's objectives are to understand how they're making changes and things, and then using the performance of my videos to help make some observations and inform other people.
We're glad that you're doing that because that is going all over our heads. Clearly, Parker is not even on TikTok, so we're happy.
I am about to be TikTok famous after talking to Mady Dewey.
Yeah, I thought it was just dancing, but apparently it's a lot more than that.
No, I love that.
Okay, so Mady, we posted on our Instagram. We wanted to do a contest to give away our book. So we have a lot of people who commented on that post, and so we want to read through those. And this is kind of going to be an open table discussion, and we're going to go through these questions now. So Parker, why don't you read off the first one?
Well, Sarah Dyart, I think she came over from TikTok for Mady. Do you find people underestimate your abilities or knowledge because you're young?
Yes and no. I think there's been some people that have definitely come after me on TikTok, but typically they're people that have no idea what they're talking about.
Dang,
and I think
shots fired.
There's TikTok wars, dude. I love this.
Oh, yeah.
did you just say, Parker?
TikTok wars.
TikTok wars? Is that a thing?
Is there a what?
TikTok wars.
Oh, there are people. People are feisty on TikTok.
I'm sure.
It can be really feisty. But basically, yes, there are people that underestimate me. But I also feel like I don't present myself in like a young way. I try to keep it pretty buttoned up and professional over there. So people are willing to listen if you present it in the format that they feel like comes from and
you're doing
like,
your research. You're doing your research. You're working for Google. You have a background to back it up, right?
Well, it's the same thing with me where I'm in the wine business and it does, like people will look at me and they think I'm a baby. And so it's like they think you're not as knowledgeable or they think that you don't know what you're talking about, which is kind of funny because I feel like they should put themselves in your shoes and go, oh, I used to be an up and coming guy, But it's interesting to get into industries where being young might kind of hurt you rather than help you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think at Google, like, it's really been a great thing. People are very supportive of my age and the fact that, like, I might bring a different perspective to the table.
See, that's cool.
And on
That's
TikTok,
awesome.
I'm old in comparison to the average
Right? There's
user,
like
so
the youngest user's like 14, 15
Well, they're
years
like,
old.
you're cool and you probably know some information that's like going to go
But they
over
don't-
all of our heads, so why not use it?
Yeah. All right, so we have another
exactly.
question from Tracy Stevens, 36, and she says, what's the weirdest thing you've learned about yourself during quarantine?
Oof. That's a tough
And
one.
while you think about that, we're going to be putting these questions into a nice little bowl here, and the winner will be announced at halftime.
I think that's great.
So, what is the weirdest thing you've learned about yourself? Come on.
Okay.
You know what? If you want to think about that,
I know one.
Okay, go,
I've
Parker.
had white
Yeah,
rice.
go for it.
I've had white rice for pretty much every day since quarantine. Like, that's been my go-to part of my meal. Like, I'll always incorporate white rice.
I love white rice.
I mean, I love white rice. I don't know.
That is interesting. Okay, my weirdest thing that I've learned is that I love to garden.
Big green thumb over here.
Yeah,
He's got a flourishing garden.
So our friend Jonathan had a garden box, and it inspired me to get a garden box. And so I've got sweet peas. We have Swiss chard and all these different. And I'm a farmer now. I'm a farmer.
That's amazing. That's a great skill to pick up.
But it was weird. I didn't know I was gonna be into that. So
You didn't know you had a green thumb?
no.
It's pretty fun.
All right, Maddie. What's the weirdest
I
thing?
want a weird thing.
Okay. This isn't weird, really, but it's the best thing I can think of. I used to despise running, like, actually hate it so much. Would never do it. Big into cycling. And now I've been running every day, and I ran, like, a decent amount without really realizing that I was running that much in a decent time. So now I'm like, okay, maybe I need to train for, like, a half marathon or a marathon. So as
there you
someone
go.
who, like, basically shit on running for years.
You should definitely go for a half
We're in the
marathon.
same boat.
You got to do it. It's worth it. And then do it once, and you're like, I'm done.
I never
check it off the list.
Yeah, you just
I
gotta
never
check it off
thought
the
I
list.
was a runner, and quarantine has me running too. I don't know what it is about, but
Yeah, I think it's like because it's forced, basically. We can't really do anything
There's
else.
nothing else to do.
It helps.
that is so true.
I think.
Okay, so Samuel Blue and Yellow. Holla at ya, Samuel Blue and Yellow. What's the thing you miss the most about the world while on quarantine? And I guess he's defining our past world, which would have been pre-quarantine. So what is the thing we missed most?
Yeah.
I think I miss going into the office and having social interactions.
What?
Oh, I miss that too. I mean, yes. Like social interaction.
Okay, social interactions. Miss going to the office. I mean, we've been going into the office because it's just Parker and I going into the office. This is the office right here. So don't miss that. I think I miss going outside, visiting with friends. I'm going to leave it with visiting with friends. Okay, Next question. This one is a heavy hitter. Are you ready, Maddie? Oh, drum roll please.
I wish we had a production.
From Hono_HCL. What is your favorite donut flavor?
Oof. I love a maple bar.
Oh my god, I love maple bars. I'm so happy you said that.
With bacon or without bacon on top?
If the option says you can put bacon on it, I'm putting bacon on it. I'm getting the bacon. I gotta get that crunch and that saltiness on top of the savory. But that's okay. We disagree. Parker, what's the next question?
I'm not a big donut fan, but sugar donut. If anybody out there...
I can't
Sugar donut is
disagree.
fine, but I would prefer like an old-fashioned glazed over a sugar donut, I think.
Okay,
I like how
old-fashioned
you
glaze
break
is
them
pretty
apart.
good. Yeah, the
You
break
break them
apart is a
apart.
huge part of that donut.
Are you a
It
dunker?
really is.
Do you dunk your donuts?
Yes, but not regularly. But like I do enjoy a good dunk.
Okay, good.
This is hilarious because I do the same thing. I'm like, I might dunk one piece and then be like, that was good
Yeah.
enough for me. I'm good on the dunk.
There you go.
Okay.
Right.
Charles Smith, 22. What's your favorite meal of the day?
Lunch. I really like lunch.
I'm dinner, but lunch is great. You got sandwiches during lunch, which I always loved that menu option.
I'd shout out to Mariners Cafe here in Newport Beach. Has the best breakfast burritos. They literally stand up on edge. And so I'm going to have to go with breakfast burritos are my favorite meal of the day.
Okay, that's solid. A breakfast burrito is delicious, and I haven't had one in a really long time. Now I feel like I need to have a breakfast burrito tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning is the perfect time. Okay,
Saturday morning.
here we go. We're firing these off. Next question comes from It's Poppin' Time. Favorite at-home quarantine meal? Okay, so lunch is your favorite meal. What's your favorite meal for lunch?
Okay, I've been making spring rolls regularly.
Wow, I'm impressed. Spring
I'm
rolls
a
are hard
huge
to make.
fan. Basically, I just bought the rice paper, and then I'll do some tempeh and some lettuce and like carrots and cucumber, and then there's this peanut sauce that's local to Seattle that's
What?
spicy and delicious. That's my go-to lunch.
Okay, we're gonna trade you some color wine for
I
some
want a
peanut
spring
sauce
roll.
and a spring roll. You gotta send it in a little package, care package to us. That'd be amazing.
That sounds awesome.
That'd be awesome.
That sounds like a fair trade. I'd be very into that trade.
This is a great question.
Oh, man.
Logan Stevens, favorite drinking game other than Let's Cut the Small Talk?
Logan, thank you.
I like Chandelier. Chandelier's a fun
Parker or
one.
Dylan, do you guys want to answer first? I've been
Yeah.
answering first.
Yeah, I like Chandelier. Everybody's around. It's a game. It's a game that you can't really play, unfortunately.
The point
during
of you
quarantine.
bounce it into a
bounce
cup.
in a cup, and
Yeah.
like you're all
That.
playing around, and everybody's close. Or like Thumper, when you have to like know your signs.
Okay, you just took mine.
Sorry, well,
I'm gonna go with
expand.
Thumper. Have you played Thumper?
I've never played Thumper. I've never even heard of Thumper.
For everyone out there, what's the name of the game? Thumper! Why do we play? To get fucked up! Yeah, okay, and then everyone has their little high sign, you know, I don't know.
Each person has a sign, and you basically have to repeat that.
Yeah.
And if you mess up your repeat, then you're out, and you have to drink, and you restart the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a fun
that's
game.
valid.
We'll play that. We're gonna play that later. I'm really-
Yeah, okay. Anyway, next question. Here we go. Or what's your favorite drinking game? You went to college. We went to the same
Okay.
college. We were in the same
like,
classes.
one that
We
everyone
had
would
the
know was
same
Rage
major.
Cage, but my friends and I in college had our own drinking game that we made up that I really loved to play. It was called the Presentation Game, and basically we would all make slide decks with random pictures and then force a friend to go up and give a presentation and try to make it cohesive, and we'd all drink and watch.
That sounds like Parker's favorite
Oh
TV
my God,
show.
dude. I could play that
Impractical
game
Jokers.
all night. I love
that sounds like that you were a pioneer of your time.
Really, Amanda Powell lived in my house, and it was definitely her idea. But we played every Thursday night before going to the D our senior year, and it was amazing.
Mady Dewey trademarks whatever she just said. Trademark all of it because that is an amazing game right there.
I'm sure for everyone watching, our local bar was called the District. The Dirty D was its nickname. The D. Anyways.
Yeah, before the
I
D on
digress.
Thursdays, that didn't sound too great.
Yeah.
But what I was talking about.
All right, so this one comes from Artemis Jones. Does she, I'm assuming Maddie, have any pets?
I don't. No.
Aw.
And we never had pets growing up in my household because I'm one of 5 kids. We had a bunny named Cinnabon, but she died.
Oh,
So no.
Poor little Cinnabon.
Cinnabunny. It's okay. It's okay, little Cinnabon. Okay. What is, from Alyssa Bliss, I think I know her. What is something that not many people might know about you, even your close friends or your family? Just a fast, fun fact about yourself.
Oof. That's a tough one. I need to think. actually.
Okay,
Because
well,
I feel like I'm pretty open. So now I'm trying to think about what people might not know.
This question might help you kind of expand on coming back to Alyssa's, which is like a kind of a secret, what is something that people might not know, is would you rather go up into space or down to the deep sea from Alex Bliss?
Ooh.
I think deep sea.
Why?
Okay, I love that.
Why? I'm more of an ocean person, and the idea that, like, leaving space and getting back seems a lot harder than going to the deep sea.
Okay.
I think both are equally difficult, but I feel like the ocean we know nothing about. Like going deep seems crazy.
All right, you know what? I think you guys have both persuaded me. I also think the deep sea, because we know there are critters down there crawling around, and so you might discover something new.
Yes, exactly.
And
And I'm just more fascinated by the ocean than I am by space.
What's your
personally.
sign? Are you a Pisces?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Virgo.
I'm a Capricorn. What are
I'm
you?
a Gemini.
Okay, so none of us are Pisces. None
What
of
are
us
you?
are
What is your sign?
Capricorn.
You're Capricorn?
No, I'm Virgo.
No, you're
Virgo.
Capricorn. Okay.
Here we go.
And everybody,
Wait.
thank you for throwing some. These are ones that we can get to later. They're more related.
Ooh, I like
to that.
those ones.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So we're gonna get to the game. Maddie, please pick a number 1 through 300.
Go.
Okay.
Just random.
Just random number.
Off
Any
the top of your
number
head.
off the top.
What?
Like an actually random number.
Sure, you can go with
Okay.
or your favorite.
Okay, we're gonna go with.
Just make sure it's
42.
random.
18?
Okay, do we
42.
want to go with 18 or 42?
Oh,
going
42
42.
first, and then maybe we'll round that back over.
Okay.
42.
I didn't look
4
it though. I didn't
divided
look at
by
Oh,
2 is...
I like this. Maddie,
All right.
42. Would you rather have your mate be smarter or dumber than you?
Would you rather what? You broke up there.
Would you rather have your mate, so your boyfriend, be smarter or dumber than you? Or girlfriend. Teach their own.
That's tough. I think smarter.
Yeah,
Same.
I'm 100%
100%.
agree with that. I'd rather have somebody else be way
Yeah.
smarter than me.
Do you
I
like my
just feel
Chapman
like it would be
University shirt?
exhausting to be with someone that I had to explain things to. I'd rather have someone explain things to me.
Yep.
Of
I
course.
100%. I need a real life Siri.
Yeah.
And I
Pretty
was
much.
almost gonna say
Encyclopedia.
the 2 words, but I can't because Siri might actually pop up on the screen. But I was saying, do you like my Chapman U shirt?
I love it. I think it's great.
And Parker's. Anyways, this is my favorite part of the show because you get to decide who you want to ask a question to first, myself or Parker, who doesn't think humans are real.
We're gonna kick it off with the guy who doesn't think humans are real.
Yes! That's 2 in a row. I'm on a hot streak.
Not
baby.
yet. After 3 is a
It's
hot
a
streak.
comeback.
Okay,
It's
chill
a
out
comeback.
over there. I'm still winning over there. I'm over here.
I think it's like 6-2, but it's a comeback. Okay, I'm gonna say question 184. Maddie, we shipped you the book. You
Okay.
have it with you in the flesh.
There it is.
So 184.
All the way in Seattle. I love that. It's so cool.
Okay, so do you want me to read it?
Yes, please.
Should the punishment for oh gosh, this is deep.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Should the punishment for priests be more severe for having sex with children because society supposedly has put them in a position of higher trust?
What?
Wait, no, this is my question.
No, I know, but don't you want to know? Okay.
Do I know what?
Nothing. Just like, what is the punishment right now?
Oh, I think it's lenient because there's priests can kind of cycle from diocese to diocese. So I went to Catholic middle school. I went to Catholic high school. So I know the system a little bit. And so what I mean by that is
What
not
does that mean?
personally.
Okay, good.
Not
Okay,
personally.
good. Okay, good.
I've heard the stories. I've read the news. So I think that any form of punishment with somebody that's trusted in our society, be it police officer, lawyer,
In the leadership role.
government official, including priests, I would have to say I would like the punishment to be severe because I would say a majority of our infrastructure is built on, trusting these people.
Mm-hmm.
And if, you get betrayed by one, it kind of starts to question, is everybody like that? And I think that's a scary road to go down. So in my opinion, I think, the punishment should be bad. Whatever, like, I don't know about, like, death, but, like, jail. I think jail time. Some serious jail time.
I don't know what the current punishment is, but I think it should be more severe than, because you're in a leadership role. It's like if you're the manager of a restaurant, you can't just go asking someone out on a date or being flirty. That it's just not appropriate, and I think it should have proper reprimandation. Someone Google that for me. Can you please Google that?
Produce. Mom.
We don't have anyone else on set.
Okay, so what?
I feel like yes, like there's the baseline of like what every person would be punished for whatever act, but then it's if you take on a position of power and you're abusing power, like there should be another level of repercussions for that.
Yes.
There you go. I completely agree. Okay, Mady, you're gonna pick another number here.
1 through 300.
So for everybody listening out there during quarantine and leadership roles,
wait.
We're watching you. And
also,
you
we're
take
gonna
care
have
of
the proper repercussions. Thank you, Alyssa.
or you want to reprimand somebody. I think you were in the middle. Like you want to reprimand the person who.
Can we get a definition on repercussions?
And
anyway, sorry, Mady. 1 through 300. Let's hear it. 18?
Yeah, we're gonna go with 18.
Okay, 18. Here we go.
Mady, your hair's so pretty. I like the curls.
Is there blue in it? Or green?
They're green. I don't know if you can see. Honestly, my lighting is tough right now, but I'm not sure if you can tell.
No, I love it. It looks great.
Thanks, guys. It was an impulsive decision today.
You know what? Quarantine has us all doing impulsive things, and it's great.
Right, and I've made very few impulsive decisions this quarantine. Like, I feel like I've been relatively responsible, so I needed to do something.
Perfect, and that's what it is, and it looks
You're
great.
Like,
so you nailed it. You knocked it out of the park. Number 18.
You've inspired me. Maybe I'll do a little dye.
I think you should.
I think you need to do that shirt.
Just Dennis Rodman my head.
Oh yeah, that would be great. That would be awesome. Put some earrings all over your face. Okay, number 18. Suppose you are given the power to kill people simply by thinking of their name and twice repeating the words, bye-bye. That person would then immediately die a natural cause and no one would ever suspect that you were the culprit. Would you exercise that power?
No.
Why?
I feel like there's just so much to unpack there. The first thing is I wouldn't want to get involved. Like, I wouldn't want the guilt on my shoulders, but I also feel like who am I to judge what that person was going to do with their life? Like, yes, I think the inherent, like, thing when you think about that is like, oh, let's kill someone bad or, like, who's doing bad.
Yeah.
Like, what if they're going to turn their life around?
See, that's an interesting point.
Turn their life around? I didn't even think about that. I'm thinking over here like, okay, I'm going to be an asset and I'm going to be contracted out. Like, oh yeah, you need something done? I got that for you. I can do that.
Bye-bye.
But you bring up a good point. What if that person can turn their life around?
Yeah, second chance, second opportunity.
Huh.
Yeah, I think everyone kind of deserves that. And also, like, first off, like, who am I to, I don't want to put myself in that power position.
It's a very powerful thing to do. It's a very powerful thing to do.
Super powerful. What if they have kids?
Yep. All right,
like,
let's go to a happier question.
You'd be going down. Yeah, you'd be going off the lineage there, cutting it off.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's my turn. I'm gonna pick a number 1 through 300, and I'm gonna go with 133. That's a weird number. Who would pick 133?
You, apparently.
Right, because I was thinking the weirdest, like 133. That doesn't like. They're all odd numbers, and then I don't know. Go ahead.
It's good though. I think it's a good one. Okay, are you ready? Do you want me to read it?
Yes, please.
I'm so ready.
Compared to your close friends, do you consider yourself more or less organized?
To my close friends, more or less organized. I I think I'm more organized than my most of my close friends. But
I just hang some sticky clamps up in my room that makes me pretty dang organized. So
that is hilarious. Okay, so there's like cleanliness, which I think is a type of organization. There's you have all your paperwork in line, your business is organized. So I think there's a lot of different definitions. In my definition, it's you know where everything is at any given time, and you have your little spots, and it's clean to the eye. That would be my organization factor. I have calendars. Yeah. I have alarms on my phone, things like that, reminders. So that's how I keep myself organized. So yes, I think I'm more organized. Sorry, friends who are watching. You need to get your life
Calling
together.
them out.
Call me up.
Well, you're the one that's the star at Google. I would say that you have to be organized in a role of that capacity for sure.
Organized in my role, yes. Organized in my personal life, I don't feel like as much. I'm definitely more.
You made it on Let's Cut the Small Talk. You have to be organized to get on this show.
Somewhat. I mean, I think it's like I know when I have to be, but my nature is to be like more type B, go with the flow. But I've like created structure for myself because that's how you function in our society.
Exactly.
I think.
Well, you know what's funny is we were talking about running and how that's great during quarantine. Is like running can kind of add that structure. Like if you go out and you just go on a jog or a run, like it almost rejuvenates you to do something a little bit more, which is pretty. I mean. It seems simple, but like to do it and get into that routine, it feels good during a kind of a crazy time where you're trying to fill space.
You have to stay. You have to have some sort of structure to stay sane.
Right. It like is that thing that I know I'm going to do every single day for myself.
For sure.
And it definitely adds that structure.
Mm.
Okay, Mady, 1 through 300. I don't know if you've ever played this game. It's 300 questions. 1 through 300. Pick a number, and we'll pose a question to you.
Okay, we're gonna go for
random
258.
Wow, I like the call. 258 seems.
Okay, let's hear the question.
I also before that I want to say thank you to Taylor who gave me the definition of repercussions. We're so delayed over here because it's only us two, so we're trying to figure this whole thing out. But Parker, take it away with that question. Thank you, Taylor.
258. Do you feel that you have one unique quality that draws the opposite sex to you?
I mean, how unique are we talking? I feel like I'm generally pretty confident, which is, I would say, an attractive quality. But also, I think sometimes that can take people back. So sometimes it can be not the right thing for people.
I get that. I think that for me, I was a fat kid growing up, so I was super chubby, and all the girls would be like, "Oh, you're so cute," and I'm like, while they're going out with all the hot guys, and I'm like, "Oh, you being cute like in a best friend kind of person." And so for me, I think that the most unique quality for myself would be probably my personality.
Yeah.
I mean, you can tell from my shirt, I'm a little funky, but
definitely a funky person.
But that being said, I would say that if you gave me a 5-minute conversation, you can see the uniqueness in my personality. I think my physical appearance is pretty like plain Jane. So
let's see how unique you can get with this next question, Parker. Mady, we're gonna ask him a question. 1 through 300. Pick it, Parker.
Oh,
Maddie's gonna read it to you.
Mady, please pull up 117. I just saw 117. I closed my eyes and I saw 117.
I think we've read that one before.
Well, let's check, Dill. Just check.
We're checking. Mady, you checking?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know if you guys have read it before.
We've definitely read that one.
Okay, do 121 then.
But but we could read that one again. The question is, for everyone who's very curious, is do you like using oils during sex?
I feel like my mom is
And be quick. I want three words.
I am like Howie Mandel, and I don't like germs
3 words.
and weird things, so no.
Parker says no oil during sex.
Sorry,
say yes.
Mrs. Dewey.
Why not? And Mady, if you want to answer that, you can.
Or
if not, we're going to pass it to number 121.
We're gonna
Perfect.
pass.
Go ahead with 121 for Parker.
121?
Yeah.
Okay. Which is more important assuming they cannot be equal in a relationship? Honesty or loyalty?
Ooh, this is a tough question.
I love honesty in a relationship because I was terrible at it, kind of in relationships, not in a bad way, but I like to make people happy. I like to kind of always be positive. So sometimes like honesty can get you into trouble where like you try to make too many plans and you double book, or with loyalty, I think you get some sort of blind trust that I don't agree with. So I'm going to go with honesty is probably the most important, and I've realized that and gotten a lot better at it.
I would agree with that. I feel like loyalty sometimes can have it's like I want you to be committed to our relationship,
right.
But I also want you to call me out when you don't think that like I'm being.
Oh, so interesting. Right? So Parker's.
No, we're on the same page.
So you think honesty is over loyalty?
I think so.
I think loyalty over honesty, and as you were describing the reasoning, I think the reason why you should be that I think white lies are not a bad thing. Like if you are dishonest and because honesty is like you tell them the whole truth. Sometimes people can't handle the truth, and if you go, oh, I went out to go sneak a cigarette, and you're trying to quit, but like you have to go get that urge, whatever it happens to be. This random example, but if you white lie it, but you're being loyal in other things, like loyal to that person in your relationship, then I think loyalty is better in a relationship versus honesty. That's my take on it.
I guess I didn't really consider like the little white lies, but I also feel like that's just my perspective on relationships is like you shouldn't be like badgering someone for those questions. Like you should let someone live their lives.
Right. So yeah, exactly. Like you shouldn't be digging into them and going and having them make up white lies. You should be trusting in them to not have them tell you what.
I think it comes back a little bit to intent and whether it's a malicious lie.
Yeah.
It's like you're intending this lie to hurt somebody, or it's a white lie where there was no maliciousness to it, and it wasn't meant to hurt the person. I mean, we're getting into gray area there. I understand that,
right.
but I think it comes with intent, whether you were trying to hurt somebody or not.
And I have a question. We have 2 more questions. Actually, we have 3 more questions from our little pile here, and I want to get them in because we want to do the halftime show, and we're doing it right after this. You better fill up that drink. Everyone at home, this is time to go take a potty break or go fill up your drinks. Okay, next question. It's coming from Rob Flaska, and he's got a little ant as his emoji. When is the proper time to monetize my TikTok, Maddie?
I think it depends person to person. Like, there's no ideal time, but once you start to build a community on your live stream, so after 1,000 followers, I'd say anywhere from like the 5,000 to 10,000 range, start asking your followers in your live streams like what they would like to see from you and if they'd be interested, and then build it from there.
What do you guys want to see from Parker and I? Oh wait, this isn't TikTok.
Wait, can you monetize TikTok? Like, is there a way to make money on it?
You can like make small amounts of money if you're a smaller creator via live streams. Like people can donate, but you basically can use it as
a platform to boost them somewhere
else. Go to whatever you want to do. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Got it.
Okay, well, we have another great question from Anna Vincetti, or I apologize.
I think you got Vincetti right.
It's Vincetti.
Vincetti.
Hey, do you know this person?
Yeah, she went to German.
Oh, hell yeah!
I know I'm an Italian, so it was one of the two. But how did you start your endeavor of observing the TikTok algorithms, and what other passions do you have?
I feel like I have a lot of passions, which is typically my problem, because then I can't pick what I want to focus on. But with TikTok, my sister and I downloaded it like end of October, early November, and we're just kind of messing around. And then I had a video of me, like my Airbnb break-in, blow up, and I just decided to use that as a way to observe what was happening. And there was a lot of people asking questions about, like, you could see it on YouTube and on Google that people were searching for answers around TikTok, and so I just decided to make videos on it. So that's kind of how it happened for me.
I feel like you found a little niche because I've never seen anyone else who have a following like you do and get you get a good amount of likes and comments and engagement on each of your posts, which is interesting because it's not the norm. TikTok is normally you got the whoa, the flow, and like that one just came to my head. You know, there's like so many different dance moves, and there's like I don't know.
Dude, you need to do one.
I need to. I wish that we could do one right now. I just don't know one.
I have no motor skills or.
Okay, everyone in the comments, what dance move should Parker, Maddie, and I all learn to do a TikTok, and we'll post it on our TikTok later. Post in the comments the Carol Baskin song. That is a great song.
That's a good one.
Okay,
that is a good one.
Let's do this.
And so all the results are in.
Oh, I wish you could grab it for us, Maddie.
Yeah. Do you want to pretend like you're here? Reach out.
Yeah. There you go.
No, other way. Wait. Yeah. Wait. No, go off your screen like that way. Yeah. Oh, wait.
Oh, that was actually pretty sweet.
Wait,
I
keep
saw
your
what
hand
you
there.
guys
Wait,
were trying to do.
keep your
I
hand-
saw
wait.
what you guys were
No,
trying to do.
not that way. The other way.
No.
No, not that way. Yeah, that way. Yep. Oh, that's perfect.
Oh, that's money.
Oh, that's money. Okay, and now pull it, and you're pulling it out, and we're digging around, and that's the one.
It.
Okay,
Yeah.
we got it.
Thank you.
Here you go, Parker. You can read that one.
And the winner of a Let's Cut the Small Talk book, congratulations, Tracy Stevens 36.
Woo!
We will DM you for your address, and we'll get a book to you.
Love
Heck
that.
yeah, that was fun. A little raffle, mid-show. I like it.
That's amazing.
All right, Maddie, do you want to pick a number between 1 and 300 for me?
Yes, I do. We're gonna go with 162.
Ooh, that is a number that I don't think I would have picked, and I'm glad you picked it.
You're picking great numbers. Oh, all right. We got a little spicy one tonight. We got a little, as you can tell by Maddie's reaction, we got
Did you
little...
pull up the question on yours as well?
Yes, I did. Go for it.
Maddie, you do have the ability to pass in this game, but 162, was your first experience of intercourse enjoyable, and did you have an orgasm?
It was enjoyable. I was in college
Nice,
with
me
a
too.
boyfriend, so I feel very good about my decisions there.
Nice.
So was enjoyable, but no, didn't orgasm. But I feel like that doesn't happen on the first time for a lot of people.
Yeah.
For guys it does.
For guys, it
Not
happens.
for girls.
For guys, it happens real quick. For a lot of guys, their first time, and they have no idea about the female.
Anything else?
Yeah, it's
right.
just
It's unknown territory.
unknown territory.
You're going to space. You're going deep aquatic. You have no idea where you're going, but it's okay. So now
I know more about the deep sea than.
You're on your own on that one. I'm not helping you out of that fucking swimming hole. All right, Maddie. We're gonna switch it around, and
I know a thing or two.
I'm gonna pick a number.
Chat? Should Alyssa comment on this, or should
Yeah,
Yeah,
Alyssa,
right?
comment
Oh,
in
no.
the
She's
chat.
left.
Oh, no,
She's already
this is
left.
not good.
Okay, so I'm gonna pick a number 1 through 300, and I'm gonna go with the number 19.
I don't know
Okay.
if we picked that one yet.
19.
Good number. Let's see what we got. Okay.
19.
You have. If you had the choice to live to the age of 90 and retain either the body or the mind of a 20-year-old for the last 70 years of your life,
Holy
which would you choose?
shit.
Deep.
So 70 years of my life, I'm either in the body of a 20-year-old or in the mind of a 20-year-old.
Yeah.
I would rather be in the body of a 20-year-old, 100%. I want to be wise, but yo, what's up?
I feel like if you had the body of a 20-year-old for 70 years, you could almost be unstoppable.
We're all still in our 20s. Isn't that weird?
Right. It is.
That
No,
is
I
strange.
completely agree. I don't want to be stuck
I
in my
want to be in
20-year-old
this
mind.
body for the next 70 years.
Oh,
and
that
I
is
know
sweet.
it's not happening, and I'm just now realizing that that's not going to happen. This body ain't going to be the same in 70 years. You drive this thing off the lot, the value goes down very, very, very much.
When you shift it into Dylon gear, it's like, that's when
Woo!
you're going
Light
full
speed. All right, Maddie, pick a number 1 through 300. Let's hear it.
79.
79.
You are going with the best numbers because no one's asked these, and I'm so excited.
Oh, this is actually...
Did it come from...
Yeah, but this was from our very first episode, so I think it's okay. It's
With
been a
Hayes?
while, with Hayes. So,
Nice.
79. If you were at the beach, enjoying the sunset, and a couple walked by, not noticing you, laid down next to you, and started to have intercourse, would you stay and watch, or get up and leave?
I feel like that's kind of a loaded question because getting up and leave might like hurt them and like I'd want them to have their moment, but I wouldn't watch.
Well,
I'm glad that you're like, you know what? I don't want to hurt their feelings. They clearly wanted me to be here for their special moment, but I'm not going to be a part of it.
where you're like, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. No, she's got to be on. No, you're doing it wrong.
I'm like calling out.
Yeah. Calling the plays. You're calling the plays from the sideline. I'm holding up the board.
You have the cards.
Right. They wanted me to be there to referee, so I should play my part, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, yeah. No,
I
I don't think I'd get up. I feel like that would be too disturbing. And if they're that bold, then like more power to them.
That's a great answer.
I'm staying put, and God bless him for coming over and
cheers to that. Cheers to just hanging out and not watching.
Cheers to that.
All right, Maddie, do we want to get a couple more questions? We'll do.
You're going.
I'm going. Okay. I'm going to say 241. No, do 239. Sorry, I think we've done 241. Check.
Let me look.
Our book is marked. Sorry, Maddie, we forgot to mark your book with questions that we've already answered.
That's A-okay.
But we did sign it. You have a limited
139?
edition signed copy. What was it?
Are you ready for 139?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Would you be content with a marriage of the highest quality in all respects, but one which completely lacked sex?
Whoa.
Wow.
That's a great question.
Okay, for my answer, I am not a big sexual guy. I'm just not really. And so, like, honestly...
Where'd you go, Maddie?
Maddie
was launched out of your seat there.
Maddie's just like fully off the screen.
Shook.
I'll tell you why. Is because I think that if you're going to be married and you want to be married a long time and the marriage is perfect in every other way, I don't know. In my opinion, I could sacrifice that aspect.
Yeah.
But that is if self-pleasuring is still on the table. If there's no pleasuring whatsoever, then my answer might change.
I can't even give my response to that because you nailed it. You knocked it out of the park.
And I'm the guy that thinks humans aren't real, and I came up with a semi-decent answer on something.
Do you have a better answer to that, Maddie? If you do, I don't want to give you the spot right now.
No, I completely agree.
Okay.
I feel like it's hard to argue with the comment highest quality in all respects because I feel like it's a perfect relationship. So
right.
That's what matters.
Imagine that. Imagine a perfect relationship in every way. You can't.
You don't even know. Like that does that even exist?
That's like Too Hot to Handle on Netflix. Oh my
no.
Goodness. Anyway.
Have you seen that Too Hot to Handle?
I haven't watched, but I've heard.
Oh, watch it. It is crazy town.
Parker is the king of trash TV. Let me tell you.
I do love trash TV, but I feel like maybe it's a little bit too off the deep end for my enjoyment.
Yeah. Too Hot to Handle is if you want to dive off the highest diving board at the pool
and you want a belly flop, that's the one to do it.
That's the one? Okay.
Yeah. All right,
maybe at a dark moment in this quarantine, I'll get on it.
No, if you like trash TV and I'm a big person where I'm, like we were talking, very organized. I work hard, but when it comes to trash TV, I don't know why. I just love it. That's probably my guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
So if you like it, watch that or The Circle on Netflix. They're both good.
Okay, good to know.
Do you want to pick, one more question?
Pick a number 1 through 300.
Okay. 32.
32. La la la. How's the weather in Seattle right now?
It's actually it was pretty nice today. I think it's going to rain tomorrow, though. It rains a good amount.
Does
but
it
hasn't
rain
been
there?
bad.
I haven't heard that about Seattle. I'm just kidding.
I
That's
know,
why I asked. I
it
was like,
rains
I mean,
here,
it was
you
beautiful,
guys.
sunny and
No one's ever heard
75.
that before.
All the beaches are closed here in California. Did you hear
Let
that?
me add
Yeah,
some quotes to that
Yeah.
statement.
Parker and I went down to the beach today.
Believe what you will, I have
Yeah.
no idea whether they are or they aren't.
Yeah. No, they are. They are closed by the state, but we were watching people go set up their towels, and then they would get told you can't sit, you can keep moving. So there's surfers in the water, there's people walking on the beach, and they were not told anything. They were cruising around, everything was fine. But in Huntington Beach, there was a demonstration that was a little wild. I wish we could pull up a full-on
This
protest.
is when you have like an editor and the editor
No
like,
6
goes
feet
on.
social distancing. It was mayhem. You got to pull it up if you haven't seen it. It was wild.
Yeah, I feel like there should be a 6 feet rule on the beach. Like, you should be able to lay out if you're 6 feet.
100%. If you're 6 feet away, that's fine. Leave me alone. Don't get near me. Like, I totally agree. It's
What I've seen.
it's an interesting. It's a hot topic debate, and I think the beaches should be open, and it's survival of the fittest.
Well, what I've seen is that for 45 days, the humans as a collective species have kind of come together in at least the United States and our local community, and
Yeah.
they've showed a sign of respect to everybody. You don't see anybody like really coughing on anybody or doing anything.
I've never seen someone purposely cough on anyone.
Anytime I go to a restaurant,
Pre-quarantine,
bank, or anything, it's like everybody's keeping their distance, being respectful. So to me, I think that's a good sign. So
Yeah.
why not leave the beaches open? The
Yeah.
people are going to be respectful.
There you go.
It's going to be okay.
Yeah, I think, like, parks are open here. If parks are open, then beaches should be open, and it should be the same rules.
Right.
Yeah.
Easy. It's a giant park with sand in it.
Right.
And
Exactly.
a big old swimming pool. All right, so number 32. Would you trade one of your favorite memories for the chance to do it again, knowing that there is a 50% possibility you would never be able to remember upon its completion? So you have this incredible memory and you go, oh my God, I want to go live it again. That concert was insane, but 50-50 shot, you would never be able to remember it.
Yeah, I would do it because, to be honest, I have, like, the worst long-term memory ever. And
So you're like, fuck it,
I'll
I don't
forget it
care.
anyway. You know, so, like, why not take the shot and get to live it again?
Yeah.
Because I probably don't even remember it in the first place.
Wait, that's so funny. I have a terrible memory too. I don't know how that happened, but it's like
Yeah.
I can't remember anything like big. So I'm on board too. If you could have a killer moment, well, you gotta
Right.
have it.
Why not?
It's like almost like there's a 50% chance that I'll remember something that I didn't remember in the first place.
There you go.
That's how I feel.
I love that. That's a good outlook on it. I like that viewpoint better than like thinking you're gonna forget something.
Right.
All right, Maddie.
Wait. Oh yeah. Do you want to?
Yeah, we're gonna do one more question, and then we're gonna wrap this up. And before we leave, I want you to have some time to think about when the next time you're gonna come visit us here in California. When will that be?
Well,
He's a learner.
I want you to be able to tell anybody watching what you're doing and how they can contact you and how they can find your page and everything. And yeah, tell us a little bit about all the handles and stuff.
Yeah, so Instagram is like my personal diary. I'd say I post random stuff on there.
Isolation
So that's-
Island is my favorite thing by far. Best,
Thanks,
better
guys.
than any
So
Netflix show.
That's just kind of like, I literally use voice to text on my captions because I just post whatever I'm feeling on there. So that's at Mady Dewey. But then on TikTok, that's mainly focused on how to use TikTok as a platform to share your voice, build your
CEO of
brand,
algorithms.
forward your business, and that's at _Mady Dewey. And on there, you'll find links for my consulting business as well as some of the classes that I'm going to be teaching digitally. So all of that fun stuff is over on TikTok.
Heck
Heck
yeah,
yeah, that's
we love
awesome.
that. That's so cool that you're doing that on the side and helping other people during this weird, strange time, and you're trying to figure it out. And let's break the algorithm.
Yeah, it's awesome
not?
that you're being a teacher and you're kind of like contributing to this group of people that wants to be a part of something. So
Yeah.
that's awesome.
All right, last chance for a heater question, 1 through 300. Mady Dewey here on Let's Cut the Small Talk. Let's end it on a good note. Pick a good number, 1 through 300. I want to hear
We're
it.
going to go with 297.
Oh my goodness,
so
I know this one by heart.
To
It
the
is a
end of
great
the book.
freaking question. Actually, I don't
Yeah, I
know.
know. This is a great one. Seattle. This is very applicable. You ready?
Here we go.
297. Do oysters really have a sexual effect on you?
Oh my god.
First of all,
Okay, you guys, I'm the worst Seattleite ever. I've never had oysters.
Okay,
Oh my
here's
gosh.
what we're going to do. We're going to package up a nice thing of color wine,
yeah.
rosé, and Chardonnay. We're going to put a thing of oysters. You're going to have to take them to your local shucker. They're going to shuck the oysters. You're going to chill down the wine. You're going to have the wine and the oysters. You're going to put a little bit of whatever you want on inside. The shucker will tell you what to do. You're going to have one of those. Then you're going to send us the peanut sauce from Seattle, the hand-done veggie rolls. What are they called?
Spring
rolls. Spring rolls.
Yep.
Deal.
Okay. This
And that's-
sounds like a great deal. I feel like we're both going to get a lot out of this exchange,
Oh,
which is
100%.
ideal.
I think we're both
And then,
gonna, yes.
and then you can answer. Did it have an effect on you?
And then I can answer yes. And
Yes.
we'll come back on to make a whole thing of it.
Dylan, you pick one more number, so we go. I'm just gonna say oysters are gross. I
Whoa,
don't want anything to
Oysters
do
are
with them.
great. Don't listen to
I
this
got
man.
mixed out.
Oysters are amazing. They're like little snot rockets.
I don't want anything to do with them.
I love them.
No way, no how. All right, wait. Pick a. Dylan, you pick a number. Maddie's gonna do it. I just want one more question, just because.
Typical fashion. We say we're gonna end it, and then Parker
I-
doesn't
but-
want to end it. It's
but
okay.
Just one more. Just one more.
It's okay. Okay. We're gonna go with 127. No, 127.
26 or 28, did you say?
26, 27, 28. You read them. You pick them.
You just pick
Pick
whatever your
one of
favorite
those
one
because
is.
I said 127, but I think that we've chosen that one before. Pick which one is the best one out of those.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay, this one is for girls, but I feel like we can make it for the girls and
I
guys.
totally picked 127, and that is a nasty.
Well,
Yeah.
So is
We're gonna go
128.
126. It says girls though, but I want you guys to both answer. It
Okay.
says,
Okay,
have
cool.
you ever gone out to dinner, a movie, or any place in public for an extended period of time wearing a short dress with Frank, I guess actually.
Wearing
no.
Okay, well, I already know the answer to Parker's question. Parker
I don't wear
is
underwear.
against underwear.
You're anti-underwear?
Anti-underwear. over here.
No whitey tighties.
There was a period of time where I was very anti-underwear. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't understand.
it's there's a freeing feeling that you get that you can't acquire from anything
I'm
else.
scared I'm going to
telling
lose
you.
things. I just need them all there, organized. I'm an organized person. I need everything nice and tidy in their spot. I can't have it flopping around everywhere, okay, Maddie?
Wait, so no underwear for a girl? I haven't really heard of that one. Is there like was it?
I think it's healthier.
No, but isn't that what you said? You went through a phase.
I feel like there's like a dress is risky, especially because usually I'll wear a dress going out where I want to like move or dance. So I feel like
Right.
that's a little bit more tough. But like in shorts or whatever, yeah, there's definitely
Yeah, like if
times.
you have sweats on or something, I get it.
yeah.
Lounge
No.
wear. Yeah, for me,
I've never worn a dress, but I feel like if I was wearing a dress, I'd be like, hell no, am I wearing any underwear? If I'm gonna go with a flowy piece of cloth, I'm going nothing under there. You see me like a kilt?
Oh,
Oh, no way, I'm going.
No, Dylan, I think if you're going with a dress or a skirt, you definitely should just be a free bird.
Free
in all
bird,
aspects.
no bra, no underwear.
Right.
Free bird, maxi dress, tight. So you see
oh, you're
everything.
going tight. Just see the curves.
Just everything. Mady Dewey, that was an amazing question to end on. Thank you so much. You're CEO of Algorithms on TikTok. Here on YouTube, we're going to get you famous. I hope that
think
this was fun for
She's
you.
gonna get us
It
famous.
was fun for us. So thank you so much again for coming on the show.
You're
Thanks
the
for
best,
having me,
Maddie.
guys.
I
I
miss you.
So.
I miss you guys. I know. I need to be back in California.
And everyone watching, thank you so much. We do have the book available online. We will do more giveaways. Follow us at Let's Cut the Small Talk. Follow Mady Dewey at Mady Dewey. And her name is right there up on the screen for you. It's also in the bio. Parker will figure out where he got this shirt. We'll put that in the link because I'm sure you guys want it. Thank you guys so much. We're signing out. Happy Friday. Let's go party.
TGIF, everybody. Stay safe out there.
That was awesome.
Maddie,
Great job,
you're the
Maddie.
best.
That was so much fun. That was excellent. We had Alexandra Bliss said this is the best TikTok, or this is the best Let's Cut the Small Talk episode she's ever heard. And she's vibing it. Top Mom said she loved it. It was so much fun.
Gosh.
We got it, and you gotta send us your hand rolls, and we're gonna do some color wine and oysters over to you.
Yes, you guys are great. That was so fun. This is such a good book. I'm like actually excited to play with my friends.
I know.
yeah.
That's the whole thing, is that you gotta be able to